I mean, my first thoughts are sympathy. I mean, I would regard Huw as a friend. He's not someone I ever worked with, but I worked alongside often. We used to see each other not very often, but socially. And, I've admired him as a professional. Likewise, I'm full of admiration for Vicky. I've worked on programs or been a guest on programs which she's produced at the BBC. She now works as the main producer for Robert Peston. I think this is a courageous decision by her in, obviously, as she says herself, a very, very painful circumstance. So one has, human sympathy. However, one has to remind ourselves that yesterday, amongst the things he said, the BBC Director General, Tim Davies, said that he felt there was legitimate public interest in this story, the conduct of a very senior figure, as you say, the man who commented on the coronation, the death of the Queen, the voice of the BBC. And, for those who are going to say, oh, well, I blame the Sun, I blame the people who've dug this story up, I would say, first of all, the BBC too think it's a legitimate interest. And I think one has to point out at this stage that there has been no on-the-record denial at any point of the essential allegations in the story from the unnamed presenter, or now from his wife, now that he's been named. And that, I think, is a point which, in one's sympathy, you can't altogether lose sight of.